gents, this is the moment you waited for. Welcome to another episode of the Council of Six, a weekly in Dungeons & Dragons campaign fraught with all the drama and peril that will take your breath and steal your mind. My name is G.A. Langaro, your DM for the night, and on this campaign we'll be using Tyranny of Dragons, which tells an epic story across two adventures. Our players have successfully thwarted the Dragon Cult's plans and hoarded the Dragon Queen, and now prepare themselves for the next chapter, the Rise of TIamat. During the stream, we won't be responding to your comments while we are in play, as to remain immersed in the story, but please still engage and comment as we go along. At certain points, we may try to go through the comments and interact with you all, because at the end of the day, we are presenting this for your enjoyment. But without any further ado, are you ready to leave all that's real behind? Because there's something breaking at the brick of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you want to go to the Council of Six?
That's why kobolds not get right. What?
I gotta pull out my sword because
there was too much
Mickey
screaming.
keeps pulling out hers. I have to keep pulling out mine too.
Yeah, gotta whip it out. If we're whipping things out.
Wow, no, it's okay. Okay, all right. You never know. You never know with Bryce, so you never know.
You never know.
You never know.
We get pulled off YouTube.
You never know what's gonna happen. But we're back after a 2-week hiatus because Mickey had to do this thing called life, which always gets in the way of
I'm
D&D.
sorry. I have family, and for some reason I like them.
Oh, fuck you. We're late every day because Dylan has this thing called life. So shut up. Every week we're late because Dylan has a thing called life. So, yeah. But we're back. We're back, and we're good. And Marie's back. She's not sick as a dog.
The correct amount of late. There is zero correct amount of late. If you're not 5 minutes early, you're late. That's bad.
Oh,
I'm
shut
late
up,
every day
corporate.
then.
No, that's me being like ADHD, anxious about missing things.
And then
It's
the
not.
Bryce who rolls in right as the clock hits.
Nope.
Except
Yeah.
it didn't show up early because it's fun.
So,
Yeah, liar.
3 weeks ago for Marie,
Yeah.
you guys left off back at Waterdeep after taking care of Nairnvane and the Green Dragon, and you came to this inn to stay there because there wasn't much room at the palace because there's a lot of stuff going on. And while there, Aldrin got a cloak of the good boy. Well, he had one, and Faerun identified it as cloak of the good boy. And it turned you into a hellhound.
Good boy. What is
Yeah,
a good boy
Thanik
do?
died because turns into a hellhound.
Thanik died because Aldrin killed him, but that
Yes.
fixed his little issue where he was supposed to kill
One- yeah.
Thanik.
It was
So-
quite brutal.
Right.
I point blanked him with an Eldritch Blast to the face. Like his
Several
fucking face
Eldritch
was-
blasts to the
Oh, there's like
And
6
I-
blasts.
I played Tiny to the best of my ability. I went, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, he can't die, he can't die, he can't die. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing it? And Rod of Resurrection. Okay, he's back.
Didn't
No,
play it, shoot it again. Thought it'd be funny, but I didn't.
We did make her wait just a little bit to verify that
Yes.
killing Thanik that way.
Yes, and you were
didn't work.
freaking out. They're like, not yet. He's dying. He's dead. He's got to come back. He's not
Hold,
breathing.
please. Hold, please. While we verify your subscription.
Yeah. And when you got, and after the whole thing, then there's a little clause in Aldrin's contract too that he has to kill 3 innocents. And Amnesia made him do it immediately, and he went out, and no one knew what he did. He kind of walked out, killed the innocent, and came
Stevie
back again.
very purposefully did not want to know.
Yeah, and almost died while he was out there because the poison had a delayed effect. 2 hours later, he almost bit it into Ellie. And it was the best because I had a timer going when it was going to go off, and it was right when you decided to take a walk. I'm like, oh shit, it's gonna happen.
I'm gonna have to kill Aldrin tonight. Oh well.
Whoopsies.
So, and so the next morning, you guys are going to be heading over to the council to report back about what happened with Nairnvane and the dragon Chuth. Yeah, Chuth, that's his name, right? Yeah, Chuth.
Yeah, he's not like other dragons.
Yeah, and just to refresh your memory, you guys found out that the dragon mask isn't there. That it was gone. You did find out, obviously, that Nairnvane Melanjack's son was the worm speaker, which he's not going to be happy about to find out. And you're going to report back in there and find out if there's anything else going on or shit that you got to do.
And then we determined the best was the
will
will of the dragons too, right? That's where they take
Yes.
it? Okay.
Yes. That's where it's at currently. At least that's what you saw in the big old journal, which you guys should have in the journals too if you need to refresh everything. It was just kind of a big emo journal. But
my father hates me, so that's why I live in shadows.
He likes my brother better than me, and shit like that. But
the pages are stained with his
life
tears.
is meaningless because my father is meaningless.
As My Chemical Romance was playing in the background, and he flipped the hair out of his eyes.
I was a young boy.
Young boy.
A young elf.
So let's activate the
Trap card?
the inn. So I did advance the clock, so it's the next morning. And you guys will be coming downstairs. Do your thing.
Is there anyone behind? Okay. I think it's time for breakfast. I think I promised Tiny pancakes.
Tiny's still on your back sleeping.
She goes. Stevie goes to the guy behind the bar. Excuse me. Would you happen to have some pancakes?
I was just getting breakfast started. There's not many people in here this morning. But yeah, I was just about to get it started. Give me about a half hour.
No. Do you have coffee ready?
Oh yeah, that of course.
Oh, thank you. Goes
Slaps
back
on the counter.
Like I assume it's like a pot with like for all of us.
Yeah.
Grabs that and like shuffles tiredly over to the table.
I believe the term you're looking for is a carafe.
You can have a pot.
They call that in medieval
just
times.
puts a pot of coffee on a table.
If you have a trivet. Fuck off.
This is
I think it was more. I think it was more like tin pots and stuff like that. Is what they made them.
I just get my mage hand to hold the coffee.
I mean, I literally, I do believe
trivet.
this. I mean, in Western times, which is not that long ago, they literally used like a fucking regular fucking saucepan to make coffee and shit like that too.
Oh, gross.
Just got
Yeah.
strained.
Oh yeah, those grounds all
I
up in
use
there.
a French
It was-
press. Thanks.
Oh my
Ooh.
god, you're not like other girls.
Oh God, you don't know how much I am like other girls.
Oh, we know. We've known you for a while.
Anyways, just
Well.
sitting there tiredly drinking coffee.
Attic, you look pretty good this morning. How's it feeling?
I feel a little strange, but rest was good. I
You
needed
look
to sleep
great.
off yesterday, that's for sure.
No
I was saying, it looks
lingering
like the
effects
stitching on
from
the
the
face went away a little bit.
It does. I'm not feeling it so much today. It was, especially after the dragon landed on top of me. The magical punches and slaps to the face were. It was kicking a dead horse.
Although you can kind of
Dead
see
Goliath.
you can see the imprint of the gold bar there still a little bit. You're no
Really?
slacker,
But I washed that off.
No, he's lying. There's no imprint. You're fine.
Well,
Your nose might be a little crooked, but it might have just healed that way.
it wasn't ever straight in the first place.
So
But
you're good. You're good.
coffee and pancakes and
The door crashes open, and you hear a commotion as a bunch of robed characters come running in. There they are! Get them! And you have these cultists that are spreading out. First thing in the morning, attacking an inn in Waterdeep.
Why do we have to do this? Can we wait like an hour? It's early.
that's way to wake up in the morning.
Attic's like, yes!
Fresh blood, thank you.
Ugh.
That's fucking hilarious. Attic's just running in already.
All right, we're going. Is Tiny still on my back?
At
Wait,
that
Tiny,
loud
we got
noise,
shit.
she probably would have jumped down because of the loud noise.
Yeah.
Thanak gets real excited and then just stands still for 5 out of the 6 seconds before he does anything.
Drake companion.
Is Tiny so tired that she? Okay, there's her initiative. Oh, look at hey. For being asleep, she woke up really quick because she got a nat 20. She's at the top of the order.
No, she's upset. I want pancakes.
I'm like, hey,
Okay,
hey, you're interrupting my
You're
pancakes
interrupting my
here.
pancake time.
What
Can
the
we
fuck?
add my Drake to combat?
Oh, good. I'm first.
Yeah.
I didn't have him out, but he would have been out.
Well, are you gonna bring him out so I can add him, or are you gonna make me do double?
He's out.
Where is he?
No, he's right next to me.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
I already read him.
I sees him now. Okay,
Let me
13, 15.
verify
Heinous.
There you go.
All right, Tanny is going to move up and enlarge Thanik.
Jesus Christ. In the end, even.
Yes.
Important question. How tall is the ceiling? Important question.
I mean, most inns kind of have the vaulted ceiling.
It
so
couldn't
it's-
find
it's
files,
just-
so it wouldn't let me enlarge him.
I will say this. What do you mean you can't find file?
That's what it said. I tried to enlarge him. I cast a spell, and it said it wouldn't let me do it because I can't.
Let's see
find
here. I'm
file.
trying to. Can't find file. I've
That's
never
what it
seen that
says.
error before.
I mean, you're still concentrating, so just make Fennec's token large and.
I
Yes,
will. Yeah, I
maybe
will do it. I just don't know what the hell. I like knowing when there's an error. I like knowing why there's an error, and that I've never heard that one before. So, but we will make them big.
No, Tiny actually tried to grab his dick, and there's nothing to enlarge.
I will say this, Thanik.
Hello,
The area you're in has a vaulted ceiling and it's tall enough, but that's just in this square area. Let me draw it so you know what I'm talking about. So this area here has a high ceiling. Outside of this, it drops down to a kind of a regular ceiling. So
So you're telling me to go crawling after somebody?
I'm not telling you anything. I'm just giving you the information that you, as a very large Goliath now, would notice. That looking that the other way, all you see is the rafters. Basically, you can't unless you look down. You can't see into that room. You can't see over here that much.
He just popped out at the end of the fight. Are there any more? Are there any more?
Okay, so Thanik's big. Tiny, are you doing anything else?
I move back and out of the way. And how high are the ceilings?
To accommodate Thanik, because I said he could fit in here. You're what? 18 feet tall or something right now, or 16 feet tall right now? Right, 16.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, 'cause
so it's 20 foot vaulted ceiling. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to move back. So I move forward 5 feet to make him bigger. I move back 25 feet over there around the table. So wait, this is not a table. This is like carpeting, right?
No. The thing in the middle is a table, but it's like those. It's like a low table with the cushions on the ground rather than sitting in chairs. So the
Because these
tables.
guys are standing on the tables.
Yeah, they jumped up on the table, but it's like a coffee table height. So
Okay. So I think that's all I'm going to do.
you could walk over 'em. Anyone can pretty much with 1 foot kind of get on those. They're not hard to get on top of.
Okay.
So. And they're quite sturdy tables too. They have a wide base and everything. It's not like just like 4 legs holding them up. Oh, okay. Dragonwing's turn. Alrighty. So this guy, let's see, where does he want to go? Of course, the Drake has to conveniently be in the middle of the fucking flanking. That's
On purpose.
yes. So he will go through his guy here and go down here. And go after Stevie.
Hey, bring it. I got like a bajillion HP.
I ain't doing much with it too. And let's put that back to private. And he will swing again. That ain't gonna work either.
We're seeing your rolls.
Not. Yeah, I know. I switched it. It won't be anymore. Okay, and that's the end of his turn. Now it's this guy's turn, and he's gonna go Kya, so he gets advantage.
Sure.
Not gonna do it with those rolls either. He misses.
Yeah, those are shit rolls. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, one hits. One hits.
Wow.
Haha, one hits.
No, it don't.
Well,
No,
it did.
Wings. Wha!
It did.
They just kind of like you just see the wings fly out and just kind of like what? Just like
Yeah.
whack
What's your
in the face.
AC now?
22.
Oh no, it hit. He hit is a 23.
Yeah, but then I used my protective wings to like whap him in the face, so he missed instead.
Oh, I thought I just added the bonus to your AC.
Oh, the AC after that is 25. Sorry.
Oh, okay. That's what I was asking. So yeah, flop wings in his face, completely misses. Ching ching, scimitar just bounces off. Now it's this dude's turn, and he will.
There's so many of
Let's
them.
see. Yeah, I mean, but they're just regular cultist.
If he ran that way, wouldn't Thanet get an opportunity attack?
If he wants to use it up for that, sure.
Guy ran by you.
Not yet. No.
Oh, yeah. I see you're still mad at Aldrin. You're like, yeah, he can take a hit.
You did kill me.
I never said it wasn't justified.
So he hits Aldrin. And he'll swing again.
He's not.
Whack, whack. Now it's Aldrin's turn.
Aldrin will run away, so I'll take an opportunity.
Okay. I mean, these guys will take whatever chances they can, so he'll definitely take it. And he hits.
Just getting fucking pegged here.
I thought you were into that.
Wow.
First off, what I'm into and Aldrin are into are two different things. Side note. Run away!
That's like over the table? You're running over the table?
It's like fucking shit.
You can. I said they're like coffee tables. You guys
Oh,
can hop
right,
up on them.
right. They're the kind where you like sit on the floor to eat at.
Right.
Like,
I
Fuck you,
explained that whole thing. Listening to the GM is important.
This
Like,
was-
I
this
literally
was, like,
explained it.
3 weeks ago that this
No,
happened?
it was
You
literally
think I
the beginning of the
remember?
round when Tiny asked. And I answered her question.
It was.
I was busy.
It was 5 minutes ago.
I was busy configuring my Drake because he when he went away,
Man,
he came back.
sucks to suck. My turn.
Yeah,
Anyways,
It was Tiny's turn. He was ready back. It was ready. But that's okay. We will continue. Aldrin, you ran away. You gonna do
yeah, right
anything?
away. Aldrin's in old man form too at the moment, so he's half skilled. I should make note of that because I'm not taking on Form of Dread, and I'm just gonna we're just gonna do two very ordinary looking Eldritch blasts to keep my cover going here. And yeah, these are just regular attack rolls, and I get 3 of these now. So first one,
Oh hey.
that's a 19 for normal damage. Second blast. Attack.
I forget. Are your Eldritch Blasts green or purple?
They're whatever color I want them to be. So right now they are very ordinary colored of black.
Oh, that's boring.
That hits. Yeah, he's boring mode right now.
It hits.
Eldritch Blast in my brain is just naturally
Oof.
purple.
Hey, you're getting some revenge. You're getting some revenge on him, Aldrin. Just so
Just fucking like a Tommy gun, like say hello to my little friend.
You get one more?
Yep, I get one more since we're level 11 now.
Hey.
I'm gonna fuck this guy up.
Yeah, get fucked, bitch.
Oof. He's not looking hot. He regrets hitting you at this point.
That's my turn. Whatever the fuck end turn is, there it is.
Okay. So now it's this Dragon Wing's turn. And he sees big ass fucking Thanek. He's like, I really don't want to fuck with him. Can we just fuck with the other guys instead? This is.
You're gonna have to deal with Thanek regardless. So
Oh, I keep forgetting about
Your
their
choice.
phonetic advantage. I keep forgetting about that.
is it like pack tactics?
Once per turn, Dragon makes a weapon attack with advantage and on attack rolls and hits.
Interesting.
And if it hits, there's extra damage. And they do have pack tactics actually as well.
Interesting.
Yeah. And we're very tight quarters. I gotta remember this shit. I can't like pretend. He's like, all right, well, I'll be the brave one.
You gonna
Since
hit
y'all
the
ain't
lady or the giant dude?
If we take him down, we could end all the problems we've been having this entire
is such
time.
A terrible idea.
Dude, this dude's got some cojones on him. Walking up to a 16-foot tall barbarian of a man.
Chop him at the knees.
Fighter though.
Yeah, no, barbarian of a man. I meant what I said.
Okay, and it is within 5 feet. Wait, let me read his pack tactics again. The creature is at least one of the dragon allies within 5 feet of the creature, and the ally is incapacitated. Yeah, that one is there. Okay, so he does have advantage with pack tactics. Okay.
He just needs to roll that 20 to hit now.
Misses.
Have any chance of doing anything? Yeah.
He swings again. Poor Tiamat.
Yeah, I'll hit it.
Yeah. Okay. So he hits, and he will also use Fanatic Advantage. I'll pull out all the stops fighting the big guy.
Do what you have to do, young one.
That is the end of his turn. This one here is just gonna go after the Drake. Why not?
He's right in front of him.
Yeah, so he will, with advantage, pack tactics, go after the Drake. He's gonna miss. He's gonna try again. Is he gonna miss again? Nope, he misses again. That's the end of his
These guys
turn.
have a +4 to hit.
Now it's Stevie's turn.
I am going to take a little step right over here.
And there's no opportunity attacks. You're still within range of everybody.
There was actually one, but sure.
Oh yeah,
it's
this
up
guy
right
over
now.
here.
Hmm?
Yeah, that guy over
You
there.
want?
Yeah, sure, why not? We will. Oh, he moved. I gotta get closer.
Oh.
Fine. Misses.
Cool. So Stevie's gonna kind of just sigh and then open up her mouth real big and breathe out a 30-foot cone of
Shit.
lightning. How do I rotate it?
Wait, scroll wheel. Hold down shift and scroll. Or yeah.
Okay. That. And it originates at me.
Oh, Jesus.
One
fuck.
succeeds, two fail.
That's lightning, by the way. I just
Okay.
felt like it would be cool to breathe lightning. Mildly
Yeah.
less damaging than fire to the surroundings. Ugh.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Well, I've been holding back that for a little bit. Ugh. Okay. And that's an action, I believe. Let me just verify, because I just got this at level 11. Okay, cool.
It's an action.
That is an action. Bonus action. I'm gonna turn around to face this guy right behind me. No, wait, no. The guy that was right in front of me. You really want to do this? And hunters mark him. Shut up. I know how to ranger.
As the table and the carpet are on fire.
Yeah. You win some, you lose some. that was a good choice. He was the one that succeeded on that save.
Let me.
Cool.
I gotta make this persistent because they disappeared. Okay, so there you go. Table and carpet's on fire.
Nice. Cool. So that's
okay.
what?
Nothing,
That
go
ends
ahead.
my turn. Drake is going to just, be a little spicy and bite this guy that's right behind him.
Nat 20.
With a nat 20.
Can it enhance its own bites?
No, not with the infused strike. No,
Okay.
that's only for other people.
Okay.
For 24 damage, that's a pretty nasty bite. Cool. Just snaps at him. And that's Drake's turn.
Okay, Dragon Wing's turn. And it's this guy here, and there's a fire, and he's like, holy shit. So he's gonna go around this way.
Get
away from the fire.
Opportunity attack.
Yep, go ahead. Take it.
Swing.
That hits. Ah!
Oh, plus
You whore.
1d6 whore. Plus 1d6 for Hunter's Mark, which I forgot to add. So an extra 2 damage to him.
He's not looking good. He
Yeah.
staggers on over as you hit him in the back as he runs over. For Tiamat. Swings at Thanik.
Oh, there you go.
And he's going to use Fanatic Advantage as well. Because he's fanatically dying and he's going to do whatever he can to hit you. End of his turn. Yes. Now it's this guy's turn. And he's going to come down Kya, and go after Faerun. And he hits.
I'm going to shield.
Okay.
Does it do it automatically?
It was no, it doesn't. It's a 14 to hit. I'm assuming with a plus 5, it most likely doesn't hit, right?
Yeah, no, I have 18.
Yeah.
Let me just manually do it for now.
Yeah.
Update. There we go.
Okay. Well, he'll swing again. And that is not going to hit. And that is the end of his turn. Panic.
All right, we are going to. If I remember right, I have 3 attacks now too.
Yep, level 11 fighters, 3 attacks.
Yeah.
So Fanic's just going to cleave through these guys with just heavily damaged for him.
Yeah, so we're definitely going to start with the one to my left. And let's do this thing. That's a hit on the one on the left for.
He's dead.
I forgot to add.
He
the
goes
one
down.
before. And then we'll go for the one on my right to free myself up.
Misses.
Gross. Yeah, fuck him, we'll go again. Let's get 2 down. And he shouldn't need it. Let's go ahead and add that 1d4 in there properly this time. And he's gone.
Are we moving the cone for any specific reason?
I'm just measuring in advance.
Oh, okay, okay.
Ignore the invisible cone.
The not so invisible cone.
Fanic just being a fucking street sweeper right now.
Basically. Fuck it. Let's go ahead and do action surge. And I think what we'll do is we'll start by moving down one and see if I can't get this fucker. Because I've already missed one, it's starting to make me not like it very much. You know what? No, wait. I don't have to use it. Because I can go 5. That's the wrong button. Just over here fucking up, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should put me in flanking for this guy.
Yep.
Then I can do advantage without having to worry about fighting spirit.
Did you use fighting spirit already? Not?
Nah, I didn't.
Okay.
Well, that's a crit. That's not good.
Oh, he's gone. He's badly injured, dude. These are dragon wings.
Yeah.
You know what badly injured means? He's in single digits, bro.
28 points of damage.
Sorry to interrupt.
Whoa, overkill. Amazing. Okay. You need to describe, because you slaughtered this guy. Because that was 24 more hit points damage than you needed to do.
Yeah, especially with where he's at. Like, he's just sort of like bumbling around in this area. And he's got like 1 foot up on the coffee table. And as he swings down, he accidentally breaks the coffee table. Fuck, I'm sorry.
By the way, the bartender is yelling. What are you doing? There's a fire. You're breaking shit. Oh my fucking God.
They attacked first. We're trying to keep them
Mind
away.
you, the fire and broken table were not done by the dragon wings.
No, they
he was
weren't.
watching this.
That's another crit.
Oh my
Does
God.
anyone have mending?
Nope.
Yep.
That one
Jesus
was for
Christ.
31 points of damage, and then
That
my last
almost-
attack will be on
Almost
this guy.
would have.
And that's just a regular old hit,
Yeah, I do.
and this should be plenty. All right.
Yeah. That first attack, that crit, left him with 2 hit points. You were 2 hit points from one-shotting him. Okay.
All right.
So he explodes in a massive gore all over everyone.
And all of a sudden, the inn seems at least moderately safer. And that's where I'll end my turn.
One thing I do want to say real quick, as a reaction, as soon as Static, that guy who attacked me, as soon as Static like split that dude in half, I did want to use my reaction and cast Soul Cage and steal his soul.
Okay.
Ooh, gross and wonderful.
So
I'm assuming there's probably no real distance on that. It's
it has to be within 60 feet, but he was close enough.
you're more than close enough.
I think I did that right.
By real distance, I meant it wasn't like 5 or 10 feet. It's more than that.
Oh yeah, exactly. Which I need to technically target it, but he's dead, so I'll just spend the resource, and we'll go over that later. As I just fucking rip the soul out of the guy who hit me. Fuck you, bitch.
Is there? Can they visually see this happening?
Oh yeah. You just fucking
Okay.
Thanik sees this guy get split in half, and just fucking a bunch of whirling energy just goes into that little.
Well, I'll say you all saw this kind of flow over to Eldrin.
That seems both gross and sketchy.
Trust me, it worked great.
I have paid dearly for doing that.
So, Faerun, what fireball are you going to cast with this code?
But did you die?
I'm not. I'm gonna try
Come on.
and
'Cause it's
something
technically-
else because, like,
Okay.
Thanic's got this. I don't actually need to do anything.
I mean, I just could see Faerun saying, "Well, shit's on fire already." So,
No. But I'm
should've
gonna
gone
try
with
and
cold.
utilize the fire. I want to try and cast Vortex Warp on the guy in front of me.
Okay.
He needs to make a Constitution save.
it should do it automatically. There it is. He fails.
Right. I want to put him in the fire.
Do it.
Solid.
Might as well use it while it's there.
Yep. And he will take 2d6 fire damage. And of course, I almost maxed it out.
Yeah.
Ah!
And then I'm gonna scooch past Thanik. And I want to try and telekinetically shove the other guy into the fire.
Okay.
Where I find where I actually put that ability. There it is. Oh wait, no, sorry, I got both of them selected by accident. Well, they both failed anyway.
They both
but
failed, so
it was
it's
this one that I was aiming for, the near death one.
Yeah. 5 feet, and that's exactly where he goes. Boom. 2d6. And he dies in flames.
Yeah, that was my plan. I'm just gonna step back and dust my hands off like I've done something. And that's my turn.
So brutal. All right, so it's the Dragon Wings. Oh, sorry, I hit it already. There you go. This Dragon Wings over here. He's freaking out now. He doesn't know what the fuck is happening. He's holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. He wants to move away from the fire, but he realizes moving away from the fire brings him close to the big guy, and that's scary. So he's gonna go over here and attack the Drake. If you're not using reactions, TV, you got it. There we go.
Nothing popped up for me.
Oh, yeah, I was waiting for that to go off for some reason. And he'll use Fanatic Advantage as well. And then he'll Scimitar attack again.
They get 3?
No, there's only 2. Fanatic's Advantage is...
Oh.
Yeah.
I already saw the 2 attacks, and so I thought you were doing an additional one, and I was like, what?
Yeah, no. He gets 2 attacks, and Fanatic's Advantage is if he hits, he gets additional damage on one of them.
Cool.
All right, and that is the end of his turn. And before we go to Tiny, the fire does spread.
I actually cannot even see the fire, so I'm gonna trust you guys on that one.
Why did it spread to there? That's a weird place for it to spread.
It's spreading. I'm putting more. Literally, the fire there is setting the entire carpet and everything on fire. I'm getting there. let me put everything down. Fire spreads. What do you mean interesting? That's how it works.
But I was considering putting it out with a spell while doing damage, but I was like, no, I'll use it. But maybe I should have put it out.
All right, so
that's what I was looking. I'm like, how can I put the fire out?
These 2 Dragon Wings take their damage. Okay, 7.
We don't need no water. Let this motherfucker burn.
And Stevie, you take 7 points, or 5 points of damage. 5 points of fire damage.
5.
All right, Tiny, your turn.
Is there any source of water nearby?
Nearby? No. I mean, you can ask, if you want to yell at the bartender, he might have like a barrel of water or something back there. But it'd be one of these, so it wouldn't be close enough for you to get it and do something with it, unless you have some magic spell, something that can
I do have
toss it or something.
spells with water. But I need to have water nearby.
Yeah, there's nothing within reach of you.
300 feet. Is it within 300 feet?
Oh, yeah. Like I said, one of these barrels here is a water barrel behind you, behind the bar.
Okay.
What are you casting, by the way?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because I have a couple of water ones from us being in the water and stuff, so I did take a couple of water prepared spells.
I I mean, you have create or destroy water, which literally says, alternatively, the water falls as rain in a 30-foot cube within range,
Yeah,
extinguishing
I
exposed
have that
flames
one.
in the area. It's literally what it's meant for.
Yeah, I feel like that's a solid.
You can also cast it at a higher level to increase the radius, I believe.
I don't think you need to, though.
I don't really think it needs, because that one at the very edge wasn't supposed to be down there, to be honest with you, because it's in the wall. It's supposed to be up one. So
Think about it, you could get Thanic wet.
That carpet is literally 30 foot wide, the carpet. So it would, well, 35 if you go all over the edge, but it would, I would say it would get the entire, if you center it, it would get that entire carpet and table.
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna do create water. Close enough.
Okay. So you splashy, and it does put out all the fire.
Now that everyone's wet.
Right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stevie, you got a little splashy on you, Thanic, but Stevie and the Drake.
Drenched.
Stevie rips out the braid, just does the
Sopping.
whole.
Exactly.
It's in slow motion. It's like the 80s movies coming out of a pool or the
Exactly.
with,
Drake is doing the exact
with
same
her
thing.
her front hooves going up and then back down again.
I'm going to fly up 20 feet in the air from where I'm at right now, just so I'm away from everything going on.
You can change your
Because
elevation just so.
Just because the fire kind of made her nervous, and she's really little.
She is indeed little.
A little Bobby, some would
That's
say.
It's in her name. Aldrin.
Ah! So first thing I'm gonna do, because Aldrin hurts, you're gonna see him produce this little cage with a fucking shimmering soul in it. And you're gonna see him like fucking do a line off this thing as a bonus action to heal for 2d8. Because I can interact with this thing 6 times with different effects, so I'm gonna heal 2d8 quick. Now there's not
Is that
that's a bonus.
is that a
action.
bonus action? I was just
That's a
curious.
bonus action. There's not actually a command for it, so I'm just gonna roll the dice. Oh shit, 15 HP, cool. I'll do math later. What's 64 plus 15?
79.
79.
Thank you guys.
I said it first.
So as Aldrin just does this like
I didn't
rip of
even
a
try.
line of a soul, you see a little bit of
Beat that.
residue on his upper lip here, and he's just gonna be, say hello to my little friend. Let's go for this one first. Eldritch Blast attack, normal. He's
Nat
probably
20.
dead. He's probably hit. He's probably dead.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
He
Oh, that's
was
fucking shit.
close to that, so yeah. It was a waste of a nat 20, to be honest with you.
It really was. Next! Next blast. Now hit.
Should have hit this one of the other ones first.
And we'll hit that guy with another Eldritch Blast for my last one.
2. That one doesn't hit.
Fucking still a 12.
See, I told you, it was a waste of a nat 20. Hit the
That's
wrong
actually
guy.
bonus action. I ain't getting closer. Just Aldridge just like just high off soul dust.
Alrighty. Bonus action transferring my hunter's mark from the guy that died to this dude right in front of me. Moving up and kind of over to get that sweet advantage. I'm gonna stab him. Just a little bit of stabby stab.
I love stabby stab.
Stabby stab.
Stabby stab. And it stabs.
96. And I'm gonna do that again. You know, just for funsies. I liked it so much the first time. That would be fun to do again. Rolled like shit, but still hit. What is the damage on this sword? Anyways, with that, Drake Companion is going to reaction infuse strike. That it's he's cold right now, so it's not acid. It is ice. They basically just spitting out chunks of hail.
That is exactly the amount of hit points you have left.
Got him.
And
Got him.
he's down, and there's only one left.
So Stevie's gonna end her turn. Drake is gonna run up to this guy and bite him. He does not. He does not. He got a little too excited.
Yeah, a little too excited.
Didn't hit.
A little too much. We tried. We did our best. Tiamat.
Your
bring us
best
home.
sucked.
Oh, they did some damage. I mean, Thanik got hurt. Not badly, but he got hurt.
I'm about 60%.
Yeah.
I think the only damage.
I didn't expect these little dragon wings to be able to do that, but they did.
They fucking
And they
rushed
will
the
swing
warlock
again?
fighter.
He misses.
Thanik, do we want to interrogate this guy, or do you just want to obliterate them?
Don't worry about it, guys. I got his soul.
It's probably worth speaking to them before we poke our head outside and see if Waterdeep is in any danger. And yeah, I'll walk up to him, and in my enlarged state, I will advantage attempt to grapple him.
Okay.
This is 25.
Yeah, he's definitely not winning this.
And I'll just reach down, pick him up, fucking shake him real good, and then like take a knee so I can get him down to normal.
Nat
people
one.
height.
Nat one.
Get him down to normal people height, and just say, "Are there any more of you in the city, or is it just us that you are after?"
We're everywhere. Everywhere. We were sent to find you, destroy you, and if we fail, someone else will get you. It's time we went on the offensive, and it's starting today.
I don't know. We did kill like 3 dragons, so what hope did you think you guys had?
Ha! You think death of a dragon is where it ends? You forget we create dracoliches.
Well, if your success is anything to speak of for your friends who seem to be following behind you, then I just know you will barely be remembered.
If at all.
I will be remembered in the 9 hells. Tiamat will reward me for my service.
Really? Really? You think she's gonna be at all nice to
Boom.
anything but herself?
I mean, what are you twitching? I don't know if that twitch is gonna kill him. I think he does that. He's injured.
Oh, I don't know if it'll kill him. If I roll a nat 20, I snap his neck.
I will allow it. If you roll a nat 20 on this, you snap his neck. Yes.
Can he have advantage?
No. Well, he's grappled, so technically yes.
All right, that was an 18, so I got close. And a 13, so no.
Nope.
So I just give him real bad whiplash.
Ah!
Yes, see how I can inconvenience you?
You technically have another one. Just that door.
I do
Try
have
again.
one more advantage with my last attacks.
Which technically grapple does not give you advantage; it just reduces.
Ah! I'll say you snapped a couple vertebrae, so he loses 2 hit points.
There you go. I can keep stretching and see how far your spine is willing to go.
What are you expecting me to say? You will all die, not by my hands, by someone's.
In 6 seconds, I will definitely kill you.
Yeah, obviously we're all gonna die.
That is
at
an
some
oddly
point.
specific time frame.
I know my limits.
My hand needs to rest for 6 seconds increments.
Okay. Faerun, let's keep in mind, Thanic's back is to you while he's holding this guy. So whatever you're doing, let's think about that.
I hold him between my legs like a center for American football.
Hike!
No, that would kill poor Faerun.
So what was the outcome? Are you done with him, Fennec?
Oh yes, he's just as.
I mean, he is grappled, so anyone can talk to him once Thanic's turn's over.
He's just as silly and fanatical as the rest of them, but feel free.
End his turn too.
Oh yeah, that would be helpful.
Oh, there we go. Well, if I can see him and we're done with him, then
Drake is probably hip height, so you can definitely see him.
Well, I mean,
Awesome,
Thanic is
you're
quite
right.
big, so if he's holding him up, he's high up.
I'll just
Oh
do
no,
a...
sorry. I picked him up and I shook the absolute dog shit out of him, and then I took a knee. So he's at least
okay.
like feet on the floor. My body's probably
Gotcha.
in the way, but
I mean, where Faerun's sitting, you can shoot over to Drake. You'll there's no cover issues here.
So he is grappled, you say?
Yeah.
I think that just only affects the
Yeah, grappled is
Movement
only
speed.
movement. It doesn't give it advantage. You're thinking
Grappled
of
rather than
restraint.
restrained, yeah.
Yeah, which is silly, but it's fine. I get it. I'll just do chill touch as a treat.
Just put a finger up his butt real quick.
That is
That would be
one
so
cold
unpleasant.
prostate
Not going
exam.
anywhere near him.
But Chill Touch has a little skeleton hand that just gives him the finger up the butt.
And
That
both
could
hands
be a
of his
thing that
real
he
hands
does.
are on his shoulders. Is that what you're saying?
No, Fanic's hands are on his shoulders.
And yeah, so he freezes
He
to
dies.
death and crumbles into ice chunks in your hands, Thanic.
It's not actually cold damage,
It's
it's
necrotic.
necrotic.
It's necrotic. It's such a
Necrotic,
mistake.
okay.
Life
spell.
just gets
Yeah,
zapped
yeah. I
away.
mean, I understand the term though, chill touch, the chill of death. Yeah, I get it. So yeah, he turns into
He turns to
black
dust.
dust.
I don't, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so well.
Oh, God damn it.
right in the nuts.
God damn it. Why?
We may need to see if anyone in the city, especially the council members, are in any peril. I have a weird feeling that these 8 are not the only fools running amok.
Yeah. Tyranny, would you mind trying to mend the table that Thanic broke?
As the bartender comes running over. Oh my god! Oh my god! That was an elven rug that cost quite a bit. That table was handcrafted. This
Well, she's gonna try and fix
this is about
table.
400 gold in damage. That's all I'm telling you.
Well, would
Alright.
you have preferred
Would
to
you
be
like that in gold or
manhandled
platinum?
and potentially destroyed by the cultists who ran in here?
Was it necessary for that thing to blow fire everywhere? It has teeth, it has claws. There was 5 of you. Was it necessary? I think it was overkill.
I was the one that blew the lightning, not fire. It came out of my mouth.
Oh, okay. I thought it came out of the that was
no,
a DM mistake. I thought. Okay, you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
was it
and it-
necessary
and
for
I
Horse
did
Lady
lightning.
to
I
spit
did
lightning
lightning.
everywhere? Yeah, lightning catches you.
It does catch things on fire, so like, my bad.
Yeah.
Well, we have our way of doing things, and clearly it was quite effective.
Yeah. And your big ass foot broke the table. Was it yours? It was Thanik that did the table, wasn't it? Yeah. Someone. Yeah.
I'll give you 50 platinum right now if you just shut up.
That's
Oh, that works.
That works.
You
I
are
had-
expensive, Stephen L.
I mean, I was the one that got the expensive rug on fire. I'll pay for it.
And the pancakes are done.
Sounds like you're doing
And the
well.
pancakes are done.
Oh, awesome.
Owen is looting the bodies. If there's anything worthwhile.
Was Tiny able to fix the table from Thanik stepping on it?
Did she cast mending? I didn't see her cast
Yeah.
mending.
I mean, it's a cantrip,
I
so.
have it. It keeps
Yeah.
disappearing off of my list of spells. I don't know why it keeps disappearing. I have mending.
Well, you have prepared and action.
No, it's in D&D Beyond, but for whatever reason, it keeps disappearing on Forge.
So mending.
I
is
see
a
it.
prepared
It's
spell.
there.
Okay.
I can't see it.
You had the tabs clicked. You had action and prepared tabs checked.
I know I don't have
So,
anything checked.
Because I unchecked it for you. It's right there. It's just right under Druidcraft in cantrip.
No, that is message.
No, it's mending, honey. There's Druidcraft, mending, and then message.
Yeah, see, I can't see it. It doesn't show. It's there. I just can't get it.
You just had to refresh before I got here, right?
Yeah.
You couldn't.
Because that's how I get my spells back. I don't know why. I have to refresh, and then all of a sudden they appear again.
I wanted to see before you refreshed. That was playing the game.
Spells. There it is.
Yeah.
Now it's there. But I told you, I have to, like, refresh.
Oh, I can't verify it because you quickly refreshed before I got in the room.
Seems sus.
Oh wait, it says as long as the break or tear is no longer than 1 foot in any dimension. The table got like broken in half.
My table's too big.
Well, it's broke. And Aldrin's just going to fucking pockets. of his desk.
He's just kind of taking the money from Steve. He's like, she paid for it. We're good.
Well, if that's the case, Tiny, if you would make me normal again, then we'll be able to exit the building and see what the situation is outside.
Well, it goes away on its own in a minute. So I mean, it's been about a minute. So
As you're talking that, you're shrinking.
yeah, not even realizing it. Just at the moment, you see young boy, teenage boy, kind of come running in with a wrapped parcel. He's like, "Oh, geez, what happened in here?" Anyway, so I have a package. I was told to bring it here. It's for, and he looks at it. The squires of the heroes of Greenest, the squires of Malamos, the Great.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Does
have
anyone
to
here
talk
know
to that boy.
who that would be?
That's I hate to claim
Never
it,
heard
but
of him.
Yeah, who the fuck's this Mal?
your predecessor.
Someone I am growing less respectful for every day.
Mhm.
Yeah, so he hands the parcel over. Like, here you go. And he's kind of just standing there, swinging his arms.
Is that child innocent?
You look at him,
Oh my God.
and yes, he is.
Okay. Not gonna do anything. I just wanted to ask the question because I want to see your fucking reaction to that.
I give him one electrum piece.
What a
Jesus
lesson.
Christ! He looks at it.
I have one.
Thank you, man. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. He's kind of
I wanted to get rid of it.
Thank you. Thank you for so much. Oh my God, my
now the
family's gonna
child
eat for
has to die.
years. And he kind of puts it in this, and he runs out.
One day.
Well, what is it?
Yeah, what is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are squires or something?
Did you open it?
No. Yeah. We would have. Stevie.
Okay.
Would he handed it to Stevie or Thanik? Like who?
I need to know who has it, who's opening it.
Probably Stevie, let's be real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
right,
let's
Stevie,
see
so
what
you-
Mal wants.
You unwrap the packaging, and you see it's a book, and it's the book, How to Kiss.
How to kiss better.
Yes.
Is there a note?
Nothing on the outside that you can see. No, it does feel a little lumpy.
I would open it up, like kind of shake it out.
Just
Oh,
filled with
before you even get to shake, you open it up, and you see the pages are kind of singed and burned, and embedded and kind of burned into the book through the pages is a blue dragon scale.
Huh. Lenathon? Maybe?
Well,
Who?
What do you think?
if any of us were going to get themselves into trouble unnecessarily, it was always going to be him.
I guess we should go to that council meeting and see if we can head down to Baldur's Gate.
Wait, Baldur's. Who the fuck lives in Baldur's Gate? That place is a shithole.
I'm aware.
The same one who called me, of all people, a squire.
I mean, does the shoe fit? I mean, if the dude can pay people to bring you books, I mean...
Does it look like any shoes fit me? Let alone the shoe of a squire.
I don't know. There's tailors and cobblers.
Not Goliath cobblers. I was barefoot until I was 24 years old.
Wait. The whole society does not have the profession cobblers.
No. It's somewhat pointless. Unless
I
you're
guess-
like me and wear armor.
I mean, I guess for centaurs we have farriers, so
Yeah, you also have hooves, so
Farriers.
you cover
For-
those.
farriers they do the horseshoes.
I've never seen you change your horseshoes.
Well, you don't have to very often.
I've known you for literally years.
Like 2 years, and like what do you think I did as soon as I got home? Changed my shoes.
A likely story.
So anyway, guys,
Insight check.
insight check.
We should probably go over to that council meeting.
By the way, did
So
these
you
guys
guys-
have anything on them? I wanted to loot them, see if there's anything worthwhile.
Did you yeah, you could take a look. Yeah, you don't even need to do a percent. Your passive is enough for this because they're just wearing their robes. All they have is their scimitars on them. One does have a piece of parchment that has a description of all of you, who to look for.
What does it say?
How
do they describe us?
How do they
Giant
describe it?
guy, horse lady.
a Goliath fighter, a scarecrow looking warlock, a dark elf wizard, a tiny little fairy, and a horse lady.
Horse lady fairy. Yes, horse lady.
I didn't think I looked like a scarecrow.
I mean, you kind of do.
Were you guys going to finish breakfast at all before you head over?
Tiny's digging into pancakes.
I was going to say, Tiny
As
doesn't
soon as
care
he said
about.
pancakes
Tiny doesn't
for
care
lunch,
about Malamos or packages. There's pancakes and syrup.
She's been eating pancakes this whole
I'm
time
only
she's
asking
been-
for the clock, so I'll advance it to a half hour before you go,
Can I
and then another.
grab the book?
Stevie would not let you have it
Oh,
Why not?
because it has a dragon scale in it.
Well, I want to check to see if there's any residual magic on it. Maybe we can get a sense of what's happening. But I guess Malamos doesn't mean much to you after all.
Give it back afterwards.
I don't care for a blue dragon scale. I already have a platinum.
All right.
which, by the way, guys, since
I-
we're... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, during that 30 minutes while eating, I'd cast Identify to see if I can determine if there's any magical effects on it, and also
Yeah,
Detect Magic.
Yeah, so you cast both spells. There's, I mean, other than a dragon's residual magic that is innate to the dragon, there was nothing magical as far as the dragon scale being put in the book or the book itself.
I keep it. No, I hand it back.
I keep it. And during that 30 minutes while I was doing that, hey guys, do we want to ask those cultists anything? I kind of, I have this little cage, and it's, don't freak out his immortal soul.
Interesting. What can you do with that?
I mean, I can slowly suck the life out of it, preserving my own. I can ask him any question he can't lie to.
Oh, yeah. What would you?
I
Is
mean,
there
if
a
you guys
limit to
want to
how
know
many
anything.
questions? Is there a limit to how many questions you can ask?
Eventually he'll just peter out and fade out of existence. I'd say he's probably got about 5 questions left in him. I mean, I don't need to use it right away. This thing's good for like 8 hours.
It would be good to know if our hostage was telling the truth or not.
We could ask where the what is it, the Well of Dragons? Do we know where that is?
I think we know what that is, don't we?
I think we do.
Yeah, it was
Don't
kind
we have a
of talk
general
about
idea?
general idea. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, we should ask if they have any more attacks planned over the city.
Mm.
Okay, so you want
That
me to ask
would-
about attacks on the city? Anything else? I'd rather not use all
which-
5 of these left for questions. There might be some ever use for this.
Those two
Which
should be fine.
one of us does he think is the cutest? Is definitely a question. we
Those
need to
3 are
answer.
very important.
Okay.
And then you'll have 2 more uses.
Okay, so are there any other attacks planned? What was the other important one? Because you said like 3
Who's the
questions.
cutest?
Who's the cutest? Okay, one question. I don't know what your name is, but tell me, are there any other attacks planned against us or the cities?
Other than Waterdeep, we sent agents to Neverwinter and Baldur's Gate.
Read that back in the same raspy voice. And then you
Is
see the
that-
soul go a little dimmer.
Is that what he sounds like? That's
The Goliath is the most attractive.
I did not ask you that!
As it should be. As
Oh,
it
it's a
should
freebie.
That better be a freebie!
be.
So help me, I'll suck the fucking life out of you.
I heard someone ask, wasn't you?
It wasn't me, so you're fucking stuck here for 4 more uses.
Damn.
4 more uses until expiration. That's how this works, bud. And I'm gonna shove the cage back into my sternum next to the that teddy bear I stole.
the bloody teddy bear.
Yeah, the bloody teddy bear. Man, that fucking cavity just looks terrifying right now.
He has that interesting inventory that people get in Baldur's Gate of just the weirdest shit.
Yeah.
I guess we could ask him if he knows anything about Malamos and blah blah blah, whatever his last name was.
Hey, what the fuck is his name?
Fontaine?
Who the fuck's named Del Fontaine?
Well, when I first met him, he was Malamos Vadu.
Oh, like that orphanage full of shitheads? Yeah, that fucking place sucks. Yeah, I can ask. Hold on. Okay, second question. What do you know about Malamos Del Fontaine?
He was a hero of Greenest, thus one of the targets.
He was one of the targets.
We might have to go save Mal.
But he's not a target anymore, right?
No, he just said he was one of the targets.
I mean,
He was one of the targets. That's another taken question.
I got the question! They did not ask!
Does
Oh,
does
okay.
it count if other people ask questions, or do you have to ask?
It's my soul cage.
He's got to ask, but this guy's going to try.
So help me God, I will send you to a fucking Avernus.
I'm going there anyway.
Not the level you want to go to.
Damn.
You get to see
We have to be
Asmodeus, bitch.
careful. We have to be careful with Mal because remember the whole crown thing and the Black Dragon brothers can see through his eyes or something. They're all connected, so do we
Fuck.
really want to save them?
I don't remember that.
You wouldn't. It was a year ago.
He doesn't still have it. He gave those up. You guys gave all that stuff
Yeah, we
to,
gave
the,
that to the two
twin
Black
dragons.
Dragons.
Yeah, but because Mal activated the crown because he didn't trust Faerun, yeah, the dragon brother is now linked with him.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Yeah, he was.
Whoops.
And anytime
for some reason, I
a
thought
reference
that was
of the
temporary, but yeah, it
dragons is
was.
made. He will activate the site. Well, so he says.
Interesting. Does anyone have a sending spell?
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Panic.
No.
Shut up.
I mean, if he signs the book, I do. Slight issue with that. He's not here.
About that.
I could have one tomorrow. I can probably prepare it. I know it's something that I know, a spell I could do.
All right.
And
Well,
I
we'll
know him.
keep that in our back pocket. Let's go to council meeting. Are you done with your
Okay.
pancakes, sweetie?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys head over. Not a long walk, and you arrive at the teleport circle, because that's like one of the first areas as you come in, and Leosin is there to greet you. Like, you have arrived. The meeting is about to get started. I do ask, when the meeting is over, if you can please meet me back at the inn. I have my own question I wish to ask.
The inn kind of got a little bit burnt. We
You
were
don't
attacked
say.
by some cultists.
Cultists
what
here
I
in
can't-
Waterdeep.
Yeah. They also said they were going to.
We must tell the
Yeah,
council.
Never. Yeah.
But again, please, if you can. The inn's not burned down, is it? Still.
No, I think it should be.
Oh, okay. Well, if you
Oh,
can
yeah.
be there.
The way the innkeeper
Afterwards.
reacted, it's like it burned down. But
It's not burned down yet.
I don't want to know anymore. This sounds tragic.
It's all wet as well.
There was rain.
Wet.
But yes, let's let's head to the council chambers. So he leads you to the council chambers. He stays out. He doesn't come in. Why is there more music playing? Okay, let me stop that one. There we go. Okay. So you arrive at the council chambers, and before you assemble the same delegates as your prior meetings. King Melindrock, you see him look up quickly as you enter. His face is kind of filled with concern and eagerness to hear what you guys have learned within the Misty Forest. There, front and center, Lady Silverhand taps her gavel as you guys take your seats. And she's like, the third session of the council. She's just, you guys are talking to him, whispering. She still continues to speak as you guys are whispering to each other. The third session of the Council of Waterdeep is in session. We are pleased to see you have returned safely and eagerly await the information and the retelling of what has transpired. You were sent on 2 missions. First as invitees of the Silver Dragon, Elia, to meet with the Metallic Dragons and sway them to our side. Second, you traveled to the Misty Forest at the behest of King Melindrock to find the source of the attacks, as well possibly finding the identity and location of the Green Worm Speaker and the Green Dragon Mask. We heard some brief details about the Dragon Council from Braun Anvil, as you came to see him prior to departing quickly to the Misty Forest. So let us begin there. Tell us of the Dragon Council and if they will come to our aid.
They will. They've agreed to help with the humans, humanoids, conflict against the cultists.
This is good news. Good news indeed. Everyone kind of hear a murmur kind of go across all the delegates. And I know Braun Anvil had concessions. Were there others?
Ooh, there was one other.
Some elvish shit.
Right, they wanted the elves to apologize for the
Rage.
the what?
The Draco Rage.
The Draco Rage
Yeah.
withdrawal.
The
Yeah.
Draco Rave.
The
And
Drake Rave.
Yeah,
King-
they wanted the elves to apologize for that.
King Melindrock
They
kind
will-
But
of
they also wanted the armor.
Right, they
that
wanted
was Braun.
armor.
That was Braun Anvil.
That was,
yeah,
that was the
that,
dwarves.
he filled them in on that because you guys spoke to him. Melindrock does stand. He's like, yes, you guys mentioned that to me, and it's for this, and I somewhat agreed to do it if that will help us with this. But more importantly, what have you gleaned from your trip to Altend?
Well,
Wait,
we
you
found
got
the
already, like we asked you to.
I'm sorry.
Well, we said, go there now. Elia will take you, and we will go to the Misty Forest. And you just sat around here the whole time.
We are delegates, and we had this whole discussion prior to why you were sent, because we asked if you could assist us.
Okay, time out. like out of game. We did talk to him about going elsewhere.
We told him to go to the Dragons of Elia straight away while we handle the Misty Forest.
Oh,
So he could
apologize, and then
apologize.
we went to the.
Yes,
Right,
yes.
okay.
I like I said, I said I would, and I did speak to the dragon to make sure that this works. Yes.
All right, good. And then we went to the Misty Forest, and we spoke to some of the villagers there, and we're able to find the direction that the green worm speaker went, and he had kept your son prisoner, and sadly he had perished before we got there, but we were able to take care of the green worm speaker and the dragon chief.
Did you find out the identity of the worm speaker and then the dragon mask?
I didn't know who he was. He was just some guy.
Murmur kind of goes
And-
across everyone. They're kind of confused.
And the mask, though, we were told is at the Well of the Dragons
It was already out of our reach by the
before
time
we even got
arrived.
there.
But it is one less dragon and one less worm speaker for us to deal with in future.
Okay, I'm going to.
This is really awkward.
He's going to do it. Yeah, he's going to do an insight check.
On me.
This is the
You
part
you
where
did
Tony
most of the
says, "That's
talking,
not
so
what happened."
yeah.
So I should deception against that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for it with my -1.
You'll do great.
I did so great. 7.
Yeah, but because you're Mal, you get a plus. You never roll less than a 10, so it's a 25.
I'm not Mal. Yeah, no, he knows for sure that I'm lying.
He looks at you.
Oh fuck yeah!
He's like, "Don't make us pull out a zone of truth. There's something you are not telling us."
I'm sorry, Your Highness. I wanted to spare you the pain of the knowledge that your son was the green worm speaker.
He kind of looks around and says, nervously, "Oh, I forgot to mention too. His son, Prince Aligarthus, who you also met, is seated next to him. I just didn't put him on.
Oh no, the other son, not that
yeah,
one.
Narenvain. I know. I'm just letting you. So if Aligarthus starts speaking, you know why.
Yeah, sorry, not that
He's
one.
there.
This one.
I just didn't put a token for him. Yeah, he
Okay, cool.
knows you mean Narenvain because Aligarthus is right there. His voice trembles with some anger and grief. He's like, "Narenvain?
I think Stevie had gotten the journal. So she kind of pulls out, and I do have the proof here.
What?
It's his journal.
You returned to me with news of Narenvain's treachery, his alliance with the cult of the dragons, and his involvement in the heinous attacks on our people? This morning I believed my long-lost son to be dead. Now, during the same sunrise, I find out he lives, accused of committing these acts, only to die by your hands?" And he snatches it out. "What kind of vile creatures would punish a father so to lose a son twice in one day?" And he-
I'm sorry. I tried to spare you. I said I didn't want you to know.
Just leaning
he
into.
he
TV.
starts reading through it.
It's now a
I'm
bad
sorry,
time. Yeah, Aldrin leans into CV. It's now a bad time to mention I have his head.
Do not show that thing.
I get
That's
this
message.
bad.
Do it.
So he's kind of reading through the
You
journal.
know how traumatizing that would be.
And his Prince Aligarthus is reading over his shoulder as well, and you can kind of see the once regal king's eyes blaze with a mixture of fury and sorrow as tears are coming down his cheeks. And he clenches his fists, and the journal shakes, and he slams it shut. You can see he's kind of struggling to contain his emotions. And the prince leans in. He's like, "Father, I had no idea. I knew nothing of Naravan's betrayal. I swear by Coralon, I had no knowledge of his alliance with the cult. I would never have allowed such treachery to go unchecked." And King interrupts him in the middle of talking, his voice raising like a thunderous roar. It's kind of echoing through the hall. "Silence, Aligarthus! Your ignorance is no excuse. The favor I showed you over your brother, the same favor you willingly swam in, brought this about. The blood of our kin stains your hand as much as mine, and the trust of the wild elves hangs by a thread. The other elf, Delin Winterhound of the Emerald Enclave, who was also there with you when he asked you to go to Misty Forest, stands. He kind of strides meaningfully over to King Melandrock. My king, we understand the gravity of this revelation. The adventurers acted to protect the Misty Forest and all of Faerun. Neravain's actions were his own, not a reflection of your people. Melandrock slowly stands, meeting Delin's gaze face to face. See his mouth twisting in agony. You speak as if you comprehend the weight of my heartache, Druid. My own son, a worm speaker, a traitor to his kin. How can I trust anyone or the council after this? His accusatory gaze kind of shifts to the rest of you. And you, who wielded the sword against my flesh and blood, tell me, was there no other way? Could you not have spared him, sought redemption for Nervain? His voice kind of cracks. A mixture of sorrow and disbelief, and his body kind of crumples. And he slumps into his chair, a shaky hand covering his face. And he's sobbing, heartbreaking sobs underneath his hands.
Sorry, he was too far gone in his treachery.
If there's any part of your heart or your mind that has the ability to hear our words, he was indeed too far gone, and not for lack of attempt for us to try and convince him otherwise or to save him. But while I don't think any of us standing before you know what it's like to, as you said, lose a son twice in one day, I believe what's important here is that despite his treachery, it's clear from the journal entries that even amongst the hatred and the rage, he still found a way to consider himself your son. Which means no matter how small or insignificant to him at the time, you are still his father. And despite his death and despite the justice that has been served, there is nothing that can take that away from you or have that taken away from him.
Prince Aligarthus says, Father, the Goliath speaks true. I beg you to understand, they fought to protect our people, to end a threat that apparently Nervain posed. The king, bitter laughter escapes him. You protect our people? You say I was still his father, this journal says otherwise. The elves of the Misty Forest stand divided now, torn between loyalty to their fallen prince and a king whose trust has been shattered. Kind of stands up straight, composes himself. You see him kind of rub his clothes a little bit, and he chokes back some of the tears. And in a strained whisper, I need time to contemplate the cost of this betrayal and decide whether the Misty Forest can ever align with any nation or people again. The elves of Misty Forest have enough internal turmoil to deal with at present, and the once majestic king, now a broken figure, retreats into the corridors behind a dais.
As you go, just briefly, as you go, remember this. While your son was prince, you are, and remain for this time, and for as long as you're able, the king. While there is divisive feelings amongst the elves at the moment, especially in the Misty Forest, they will still look to you as their leader to make decisions and to lead them going forward. And while that trust may need to be re-earned, what you do now and in the very near future could have a decisive effect on our plans moving forward. I only ask that you consider this greatly before any rash or emotional decisions are made.
Give me a persuasion check.
Someone with a persuasion score able to roll?
He doesn't have good persuasion, but he can do
He's got wisdom.
instead.
He's got wisdom
because
instead.
Right.
samurai bullshit.
I think he gets to add his wisdom to it.
I think that's what it is.
Yep, that's a 16.
Melandrak kind of, you see his head kind of half turn as he's parting the curtains to go back. He's like, I appreciate the words. I wish they could do more at this moment, but at the very least know that as of right now, I do not blame any of you. And he just proceeds behind a curtain.
A big deep bow from a big tall Goliath.
And Elgarthus, seeing his father kind of leave, holding back his own tears, he kind of nods to all of you, and he coughs and steadies his own voice and takes a seat, making sure that his people still have one delegate on the council. And while this whole emotional thing happens, you hear from the right side of the dais as Jamna stands up. She's like, "So is that? Are we done with that? Is that over? Is that? Are we done with that? Okay, because we do have kind of other shit we need to talk about." She kind of hops up and she stands in a chair so you can see her a little more easily. She has her usual devilish grin on her face, apparently unmoved by the events that just transpired. So yeah, okay. This entire time I've gotten a missive through our channels. From all accounts and the expertise of our agents, we believe this to be authentic. As for it contains, we cannot be sure of their as for its contents, we cannot be sure of their sincerity. You see her kind of pull out a crumpled piece of parchment from her pouch, and she also pulls out a small pair of reading glasses and kind of puts them on her face, on the edge of her nose. And she, it reads as follows. You don't know me, but we can help each other immeasurably. My name is Iskander, and I made a terrible mistake in joining the Cult of the Dragon. The cult's horrifying plans are sure to bring doom to all, but I can stop these plans with your help. Rescue me from the cult's clutches, and I will deliver to you the prize of prizes. The blue dragon mask. Without it, Severin faces an insurmountable setback in his effort to call Tiamat back into our world. The mask is here in Zonthal's tower, being studied and guarded by only a handful of wizards, including myself. The danger of my treason becoming known grows with every passing day, and if I'm discovered, I'll surely be killed. Please hurry for the sake of everyone and everything you value. Signed, Iskander. And she crumples it up. That's all it says. And just as quickly as she stood, she plops back down in her seat, thoroughly pleased with herself. Kind of just wiggles in her chair.
So where exactly is that tower?
You see the very noble-looking Terran Hornblade stand up and leans his hand on the dais before him, and he's like, greetings, Terran Hornblade. I'm Age of Silvery Moon, and I bear the knowledge that may guide you on this perilous quest. Zonthal's tower is nestled at the base of Mount Hilm, the southernmost peak of the Great Peak Mountains. The tower itself is shrouded in legend, renowned for its mystical defenses, and the foremost being a labyrinth hedge maze that surrounds it. This maze, woven with enchantments, has thwarted many would-be intruders, a testament to Zonthal's dedication to solitude. The wizard Zonthal, once a humble adventurer, transcended the boundaries of Faerun, traversing distant lands such as Sakura, Karatur, and even Mastika. His expertise lay in conjuration, elemental evocation, and Lady Silverblade, she kind of bangs the gavel. She's like, please, can you get to it, please, Thunderspells? We don't have all day for all the lore and the history behind this. Can we just? There's things we need to do. Yes, fine. And anyway, the village of Zonthal's Tower, just outside of it, is where you will begin. And it's the village that bears his name. An outgrowth of the wizard's legacy, began as a sanctuary for his apprentices. In more recent years, it has become a haven for settlers seeking refuge from marauding orcs and serpent folk. Not long after Zonthal sealed his tower, the village was offered protection by agents of the Zentarum, and he kind of looks sideways over at Jamna, something Lady Jamnia conveniently left out. In short order, they made sure the local residents had indebted themselves to the Black Network by bringing more commerce into town and defending it from local threats. Though the village has diminished in size since its heyday, it still shelters around 300 souls. They may have some information on the recent going-ons, perhaps glimpses of the cult within, but I doubt they can offer much else other than leading you to the maze itself. Now, this is the important part. The hedge maze surrounding the central tower is an astonishing work of magical construction. In certain regards, it's even more impressive than a tower because of the powerful ways it manipulates space. The maze is no mere obstacle. It's a testament to Xanthal's commitment to isolation. Those who seek the tower must navigate its twists and turns, overcoming magical barriers and illusions. The tower's entrance exists only within this extra-dimensional space. Entering the maze any other way than walking up the main path quickly leads into the densely tangled brush that is all but impassable, and that doesn't physically connect to the tower entrance. Attempting to cut your way through the tower, fly across it, or tunnel beneath the maze to the outside wall would lead you only to smooth, unbroken stone that cannot be breached or bypassed by any means. The only way to reach the tower's entrance is through Xanthal's extra-dimensional maze, and that is the extent of my knowledge.
So Baldur's Gate isn't exactly on the way there, because that's
Baldur's
east
Gate
from here.
What is there? And he kind of looks over at Lady Silverane. She's like, "Yeah, what are we discussing Baldur's Gate for?"
go there.
We were attacked at the inn this morning by cultists,
Murmurs across. What?
and
Cultists
they
in
had
water.
they had indicated that they also had attacks planned in Neverwinter and Baldur's Gate. We got a message from Malamos Delfontaine. You might remember him. It might indicate he's in a bit of trouble.
Antar Froom stands. He slams his gauntlet fist.
Cultists in Waterdeep! Neverwinter! Baldur's Gate! We must rally our forces now immediately! We must do something!
And she bangs her gavel again one more time. She's like, "Please, Antar, please. You're certain of this?"
We are as certain as we can be, and before, Andar, you get too terribly up in arms, to provide further clarification, there were 8 or 9 that assaulted us at the inn this morning. For someone as simple and weak and feeble-minded as Malamos, despite his uses to us in the past, the chances that there would be a need for gathering of forces to deal with this kind of threat is rather small. We do, however, have reason to believe that he is in trouble, and while many of you have dealt with him in the past and know the degree to which he can be useless, he also has quite a bit of money, and never a bad thing to have more of that.
Antar kind of looking at you. He's like, "My concern is how they even got past the gates, how they even got into the city. If they can infiltrate our cities this easily, they are now not only a threat to the world as it is, but they're on the offensive. And this is my biggest concern."
Key personnel should be kept on guard. If there's anything that we know about the cultists, is that they can appear as normal citizenry, and then their true colors become known whenever they so choose. So,
I mean, all they have to do is take off the robe, and they no longer look like cultists. It's not
and
that hard.
not say anything about Tiamat, but
That's a little harder for them.
key personnel.
Were they wearing their robes when they entered the inn?
They
Yeah.
were. I know not whether or not they had their robes on.
I don't think they
before.
changed in the middle of the street.
You don't know. The outfits are very important.
You can just put them on over other clothes.
Hey, outfits are super easy. Watch this. Snaps finger, looks like a cultist. Snaps finger, looks like a dwarf. Snaps finger, looks like Thanik. Does not drop that form, just is gonna look like Thanik for the rest of this to make it awkward.
Well, Lady Silverhand kind of looks around again, and she's like, "There's much happening all at once. You are doing us a great service by all these tasks that we have sent you on. Are you telling us that Baldur's Gate is your priority at the moment?"
If there's a way that we could arrive there quicker, just to make sure that he's still bathing in gold pieces in his mansion, then that would be, I think, beneficial to all. He is at the end of the day one of the few remaining heroes of Greenest. It would be in everyone's benefit, at least for morale, to make sure that he's alive.
Thunderspells kind of looks up. He's like, "Well, we have the teleport shovel. We do have a a sister one in Baldur's Gate. I could send them there through the teleport circle. They would have to.
You can
I'm
send
not
us
sure
there.
if there's someone who can return them. They may have to take a ship or some other way to return, or to head off wherever they're going. But we can at least send them there.
We can sort out getting to Xanathar's tower as quickly as possible, whether it be via teleportation circle to the point of closest proximity or whatever. But it would be, I think, in everyone's interest to make sure that Malamos is all right.
And Lady Silverhand, she's like, well, we owe you a great debt for everything you've done, and I'm not going to say that everything else should take precedence over your friend. I just ask that once you figure out what is happening there, to please make haste on the other mission as soon as you can.
If all goes
We do not
according
know
to
how long
plan,
this Skander will survive.
if all goes according to plan, we'll knock on his door, see his face, flick his chin, and leave.
No words. No words need to be spoken.
Very well. We have told you all we know. You have given us the information we need. We are adjourned for now. And I will say this too. You guys pretty much have seen that at this point, despite all the issues that have gone on, all the delegates seem to be willing. You guys have convinced most of them to throw their hands in. Melandrock was the last one that was kind of shaky, and Thanic's last little persuasion kind of popped it over.
I mean, we killed the son. You can't be mad.
So, currently as it is, it's pretty solid at the moment.
Cool.
And they convene the meeting, and you guys are free to go. At this point, we'll say that you guys were probably in there for about an hour as everyone was talking. So we moved that for an hour. And you did have Leosin, who asked you to meet him back at the inn if you wanted to go back there.
Yep. Let's do that.
Aldrin's gonna take another hit of this fucking thing on the way back. Of the fucking soul dust.
Are you injured or a
I actually still am injured, so I'm just healing a little bit more hit points. 2d8. And I want to roll dice.
Yeah, you guys you can do this during your walk or whatever.
8.
Just casually taking a line while he's walking?
Yeah, just taking the line. 87, that's better. Almost full, that's close enough. Whoa, that shit's good! Still looking like Thanic, by the way, when he does that shit.
Give me some, Aldrin. I'd like to try.
Oh, here you go. Nah, psych! What should I do with this head, guys?
Maybe the skull can go on top of your staff?
That's a bad idea. And I'm just
Maybe
gonna throw it
not,
down a
boy.
random alleyway. That'll figure itself out later. And just keep walking.
You just threw it down an alley?
Yeah, after we're out of there on the way down, just some random back out, just throw a fucking head down it.
I didn't even know
Wow.
you'd taken that.
Wow.
I thought it would be useful to prove, like, hey, he was the guy.
That's why I had
Oh.
the journal.
Yeah, I didn't know he had that. I'll be honest, I missed that.
Yeah, but like, so you're just gonna show a grieving father his son's head without
don't
proof
know. I
that he
don't
was
have
actually
kids.
like the head is not proof in and of itself of him being a traitor.
I don't know what kind
It's
of head.
fine.
Yeah, it's in the alley
They-
now. It's fine.
Worst comes to worst, they can always zone a truth us.
Best part about this, too, it looked like Thanic threw the head down the alley.
Great.
So satanic.
That's all. We're back.
Well, let's go meet Leosin.
Yeah, so you guys
Hi,
arrived
what's
in. Leosin is sitting at the bar as he sees you guys all walk up. And
A little
when
early
you
for a
come up,
drink, isn't it?
you see his face is a mixture of pleading and discomfort as he takes a last sip of his ale and he puts it down. Like, drink is the only comfort I have right now, especially with everything that has been happening. I only asked you here because I feel we have forged a modicum of trust between us, and while all the major developments are passed through the council, I fear this one must be done more delicately and with the fewest amount of people with knowledge of it. My faction, the Harpers, agree, thus Romalia has asked me to talk to you. He goes, please don't be alarmed. Just know we are all safe. And he motions to the shadowy recesses of the inn, and you see a female red wizard of Thay walk up.
You sure about that?
He
Not gonna
puts
lie,
his
she
hands
can't
up.
do it,
I mean, the ball
She
doesn't
walks
really do
up.
it for me.
And she kind of walks to his side. Her hands are folded in the sleeves of her robes. You can make out the intricate tattoos on her face that trace up her shaven head under where the hood of her robes are pulled back. And Leosin again, his hands up. He's like, "Thanks to your efforts in returning Macath, we have secured an alliance with the Arcane Brotherhood, which has provided an unexpected connection." As he kind of nods to the Wizard of Thay. "This is Ni Ilmich, an emissary of Thay. I will allow her to speak on her and her people's behalf if you will listen."
We'll listen.
So Ni Ilmich steps forward and looks at you all. Very stern expression. You don't see any emotion on her face. It's almost a blank countenance that she has. Her eyes are pale blue, almost cloudly. "I am aware you have met a few of our kind over the past year. While I will not say Thay and the Sword Coast are friends, I can say with the utmost certainty the Red Wizards you have encountered do not speak for Thay. Wrath Modar leads a group of Thayan exiles known as the Thayan Resurrection. These exiles have fled the rule of our illustrious leader Zaz-Tam and the Council of Zulkirs. So great are Lich Lord's wrath that he has decreed that all exiles are now under the penalty of death should they be found. This brings me to the core of why I'm here. To extend an invitation to your council to send envoys to Thay to discuss ways in which Thay and the Sword Coast might aid one another during this crisis. Leosin has suggested that you would be the best choice to be said envoys. This visit would only last a few days. The location, however, is non-negotiable. You will have to come to Thay. I will remain here in this inn until the end of the month. If you choose to accept this invitation, I will teleport us to Neth Watchtower within the Thark of Lepanderar, just inside the Thayan frontier." And with a curt nod, she puts a hood back on her head and she makes her way back to the suite of rooms without looking back. Leosin kind of watches she departs and turns back to you with a forced smile. "I am aware this is a lot to ask of you. Just know we can mostly ensure your safety."
Traveling to Thay is not really much of a question or worry, considering what this group and others that have been with us in the past have endured. My question is through what means have the Harpers gained any sort of trust in Thay, especially since you've been part of what we've experienced from the beginning? You know what they've done, you know what they've taken part of, you know their roles in the cult itself. What's different now?
We, as you know, have agents everywhere and keep our eyes on many things. Ilmich, prior to this, has been carefully questioned by the Harpers and subjected to a zone of truth. All she has said has been confirmed. I wouldn't call it trust, but without the Red Wizards, Severin's plans are severely compromised. Moreover, it's common knowledge that Zaz-Tam wants all the exiled Red Wizards dead in the worst possible way. Despite our reservations, and undoubtedly those from some on the council, we believe that since the factions in Zaz-Tam have a common goal, the invitation is worth accepting. In our estimation, the potential to delay or even undo Severin's plan at a single blow is too much to pass up.
I imagine that Zaz-Tam doesn't really want the competition that Tiamat would bring. So it's probably in his best interest to ruin the cult's plan.
Well, and more importantly, if there are individuals who are decidedly against anything that Wrath Madar has pushed as the agenda for the majority of the Thay Wizards, then if they're not able to provide
they're not a
full
majority.
support.
He has his own faction.
Well,
They're
again,
the
and more
exiles.
importantly, even if it's enough to distract the larger force of the Red Wizards, and they're not able to commit as many forces or as many wizards to Severin, there is there is decided benefit in that.
I think it's worth. It is what, the 19th today? So we have until the 30th that she'll be in the inn to take care
Yes.
of that. Oh,
Let me just add
I
that
think-
to our quest markers. Go today.
Let me check my schedule. My
We
Google
all-
calendar.
let me pencil you in for about the like 25th, maybe.
New quest added. A trip to Thay.
If you can ensure that she will stay here truly until the end of the month, we do have other, as you know, council business as well as a personal matter that we must attend
Yes.
to.
Again, her saying that she would stay here was part of the questioning we had in the Zone of Truth, so she speaks true. She will remain here until then. We do need to talk to you a little bit about Thay. You will be relying on the Red Wizard for travel, and that is an unfortunate necessity. Thay is an isolated and arid windswept plateau some 2,500 miles far to the east of Waterdeep across a sea of fallen stars. Dark skies constantly clouded by volcanic ash, so travel by conventional means would take you months, not to mention the inherent danger the journey would entail. And despite our assurances of safety when it comes to attending this meeting, there are some things that I must provide warning. Thay is defined by the prevalence of undead within its borders. The supreme leader of the Thay, Lich Zastam, and his council advisors and Zulkirs are powerful liches themselves. Everyone of consequence in Thay is a spellcaster. The necromancers are common there. Undead servants are everywhere, and many of the commanders in the Thay's armies are free-thinking undead soldiers. You must be wary of its twisted politics, rampant paranoia, a police state mentality, and necromancers commanding the top of the social order are as much of a threat as the undead and the red wizards that dwell there. It is a place filled with extraordinary danger. But with that being said, I will provide you with sealed warrants indicating that you are acting on behalf of the Lords of Waterdeep and the Lords Alliance. You are under the protection of both groups. Though these warrants are no guarantee of safety in Thay, they at least will deter any rogue or errant actions by anyone there, lest they create a diplomatic entanglement that no one wants.
Wait, you're telling me undead can just walk around freebie there?
It is a nation of undead.
That sounds absolutely. I mean, that sounds scary. Yeah, really scary.
Still asthenic.
Yeah, 100% right now. Like, this is an awkward amount of time he stayed like this.
Well, I think.
And there was a
we
lot
should-
spoken here. I'll obviously put it in the journals for you guys. Next time.
Thank you.
Well, I think we should be on our way to check on Lord Malamos.
We may as well cross what should be the easiest and most irritable of our tasks off
You
as
know,
early
Mal,
as
it's not
possible.
going to be easy.
Man, what do you have against this Mal guy? You just seem to hate him.
Hey,
No.
I don't. It's not hatred so much as it is.
He's a
it's-
lot of fun. I don't know what Mom
He
and Dad are
is a
talking
lot of
about.
fun.
He's
There
a lot
was
of
there was
fun.
that one time at the strip club.
Well,
Oh, don't remind me
That's,
about that. That was
that's
a
a-
horrible night. I did
that's a
not
story
expect that.
that's a
I
story
set a
for
poll.
another day.
Not that.
That's a story for another day, and hopefully not
Or
too
for
close
never.
to sleep. Malamos is, I think, the closest that
How
I've
do I
ever
explain
seen to
Malamos
somebody
don't-
who wants to have good intentions, but at every step in the process finds a way to not utilize them or hold them to be self-evident.
And yet he's rich and you're not. Wow, shows how that works.
Well, there is truth to that. But we'll go make sure he's okay and that his mansion is intact and move on with the rest of our tasks from this particular meeting or series of meetings.
If that's what you wish to do, and I will not hold you back.
We'll be back soon enough.
So let's walk.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Before I do something, let me 1 second here. Is this? I think I went a little overboard on this, and I should just not have all this here. So give me one moment.
You went overboard with Foundry? No.
It's you know it happens. It happens,
No
unfortunately.
judgment. No judgment. Just
I am fully aware of my
foibles.
proclivities that are not always the best choices.
We get to go see undead stuff eventually.
I think we have to go to the tower.
Yeah,
We have to go to
eventually.
Baldur's Gate and then the tower and then they.
Like I said, eventually. We'll be there 3 months from now. It'll be great.
Assuming Aldrin survives long enough.
If Aldrin doesn't make it to that, I'll be sad, honestly. I hope Bryce would be legitimately sad because that's a fun idea.
Well, you quit deciding that I need to die, then perhaps you will see the land of the undead.
You see, Thaddeus, you're talking to Bryce right now, so you're actually speaking to the god of Mal and Aldrin.
This is actually my normal voice, and you know this to be true.
Is it really your normal voice, or you pretended to be?
I've always spoken to you in this voice.
You've never once spoken to me in that voice.
I just don't want to embarrass you.
You always talk to me in this voice. You talk about a butt on a foot.
Oh, Jesus.
Oy vey.
Potty
Let me
break.
shut that off. Yeah,
Potty
go ahead and take a
break.
potty break.
We haven't had a potty.
I mean, there's only a half hour left, but
Oh, Mickey, shut the fuck up. You've had
I've taken a potty break.
You've taken
There has
we
been no
haven't had
intermission.
a potty break yet. I've had to force to have my own.
Penis.
wow. Okay, I will go to intermission, and we'll be back. Okay.
Just had to get naked. That's all.
Meth.
Oh God. Okay, I got a little bit.
Okay, so Thunderspells meets you at the circle, and he teleports you to the outskirts of Baldur's Gate. And as you arrive, it's chaos. Cities
on
flames.
fire.
There's people running to
city's
and
on
fro,
fire.
screaming. You do know that Mal's the mansion that the Bellefontaine mansion is somewhere in the southwest corner.
We've been there, so we do know it. I'll know what it looks like when I see it.
And yeah, so that's where you guys are at.
Which way is southwest?
I have to reload Forge.
Is southwest in front of us or the side? I don't know directions.
Down and to the left.
The left. Okay, so we need to start by going down because that's the path in front of us.
You got to follow the path that's there. Yeah.
There's
give me
one to the
second.
side.
Yeah, before you start going, hold on. Bryce is like restarting it, so give me 1 second here.
Okay, I'm here.
There was something else I was gonna do. There was something I was gonna do. What the hell was I gonna do? Okay, hold on a second. Pause for a moment.
Man, Baldur's Gate looks like shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was shitty before.
It wasn't like this before. It wasn't actively on
Oh,
fire.
that's what I was gonna do. Okay.
Except for maybe the orphanage. Did that get set on fire after we left?
Allegedly.
I can't remember.
Should
All
I
right.
put the flames out?
Yeah, just keep the.
It's
just
there was a lot more
keep the-
flames. Like almost every other building's on fire. It's massive
Wow.
fires. It's like
Hold,
the city's
hold
on
on.
fire.
Hold on to that thought until we
Well,
come.
because there's
if we
lots
come
of
to-
water. This is a lot of water here, right? What is...
Right,
I'd
but
say
you
let
don't
it
want to
burn.
keep. You don't want to keep using up your spell slots. Wait, save that for when we get to the mansion if that's on fire.
Let it burn. You know, this town's not worth anything.
Burn, baby, burn. We didn't start the fire.
Yeah.
Anyways. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Well, let's head up. Let's get there as fast as we can. Stop me, Lunga, if I'm going a place where you want to stop to
No. Feel free. Do what you're doing.
possible.
Making my way downtown, walking fast. This shit's ass. Oh no, we're dead.
Okay, stop there.
Yep, stop.
Yeah. So as you're running through the streets,
Right there.
you hear shouts and arrows start to fly
Oh, damn it.
as they get a surprise attack on you.
Let's just keep running. Keep running.
Well, that one missed.
Tiny's flying.
Oh shit.
You guys tease my sneezes. What the fuck?
No, I just have the obnoxiously loud dad sneeze. Oh no, did Stevie take an arrow to the knee?
I mean, for a horse, that's
Flaming
fatal.
arrow.
I used to be a centaur like you, then I took an arrow to the knee.
Dash is just a tar.
Wow. Anyways, are we in initiative?
Not yet. These are surprise attacks because they were on the roofs and
Gotcha.
you guys didn't see them. So this is a surprise round. There will be an initiative, yes, after this. Once they take their turns here.
Oh, we never short rested or gave Thanik a chance to heal, did we?
Nope. He's fine.
Your matters not.
We probably should have done that.
Probably.
Because he doesn't have action search now.
2, 3, 4, 5. And if you want to add your Drake, Stevie, you can. I'm going to just add everyone to the initiative right now and then.
Yep.
Let's say HP update. Oh, is that from the surprise attack?
That's a lot of dice.
What a dice.
I can't see them. I just see little shadow dice rolling. So it's like, oh, that's not good. I like it.
Nat 1.
I didn't get nat 1. Yay, me.
Tiny, why do you always beat me by 1 on initiative? Every fucking time. Like, I get to go first. Nope.
Oh no, my tie.
I got +2 now. I'm so excited.
Okay,
it's
let me
like
give
you're
him
technically a
his
little
hit
faster.
points. Okay, so you have a 3.15. So we'll just say 3.1. There we go. Okay.
Oh, I'm so close to being first.
Okay, so this Dragon Wing
How's that looking?
is gonna keep shooting. No advantage this time.
Um, 60 feet. Okay.
Tiny.
I'm first?
Yep. Again.
That's awesome. All right.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is
Panic
awesome.
is fucked up, by the way.
I know,
My
I'm going to
panic's
take
pretty
care of
fucked
that.
up.
But first, how high are these roofs?
They're pretty high. They're probably about a story is about 10 feet, right? Yeah, so about 2 stories, so about 20 feet.
Okay, I was already flying like 5 feet in the air, just hovering above because I was kind of watching out for the fire. I'm going to fly up.
Oh, and just so anyone knows, they are at the edges of the roof, so they are targetable with ranged anything range there, so they are.
Oh, good, because we can either target them or we can target the houses.
Yeah, because you want to blow up more houses. I'm going to fly up to about the level that the houses are at. So I'm going to be at the 20 feet range. Oops, no, I didn't want to do that. Why are you moving? Alright, so change my elevation. Alright, and then I'm going to move forward. 5, 10, this way. Alright, and then Danik, you get to be my first level 10 spell. Or
Level
spell.
10?
Sorry.
Those don't even exist.
Don't even exist since the magic was
Sorry.
changed in Faerun thousands of years ago because it was way too powerful. You can't go higher than level 9 as the highest spells.
Yeah.
Because anything above that is basically what brought down the Netherese. So
Okay.
that castle you guys had to go where Almanata was in was one of the castles that went down because of all the craziness that happened with magic.
Alright. You're all healed up. You feel just this wave of energy just coming towards you, and you just feel a sense of relief, and you are completely healed now.
What the fuck spell did you cast?
Heal,
Level 6
apparently.
spell.
Heal. Wait a minute. How did you get 70 plus 2 plus what?
Yeah.
How did you roll a
Yeah,
70?
so fun fact about
Oh,
heal,
that's
it
a
just
mistake.
heals a flat 70.
Oh yeah, it does. It does. Yeah.
Also ends blindness, deafness, and any diseases affecting the target.
Yeah.
And because your life domain,
I
your life
remember
domain
that.
forces.
Because those Tabaxi war priests that were healing Barrack during that fight, that's what they used was heal, and it was 70 hit points. Yeah.
Which, to be fair, 70 still gets me to full, but goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
All
that
right.
Healer gonna heal.
is my turn. But I can only do one creature that way.
Okay.
That's fine.
And this guy's gonna fire at Thanik. And this one, that is the end of his turn. Faerun.
All right. So we can. 'Cause the vision's a bit weird for me. There's like weird chunks coming in orders that I.
Yeah, it's because of the walls. You have to move up a little bit to see the other guy.
So I can see this guy. Does that mean
Yeah.
I can hit him?
Yes. You can see him. You
Okay.
should be able to be able to target and hit him. Yeah, the other
Alright.
guy's literally right behind him, like right here.
Yeah,
but
I
you'd
can
have to move up.
And I can see the other guy as well. But it's just like there's just random chunks of blackness that are just.
Yeah, because the walls, the roofs are there's walls, and so it's like you got to be around a certain angle to be able to hit them.
Yeah, fair enough.
But once
I'm
you're
going
once
to
you're clear,
cast-
you can see them. They are all hittable. You just have to be in the right position to be able to hit them.
Fair enough. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on that one.
Woo!
Right.
And he fails.
20 radiant damage there.
You see this beacon of light just explode from the roof and a scream.
These guys are just as useless as the last ones. I'm gonna take a couple steps back and end my turn.
Aldrin.
Spooky skeleton time.
So you gonna start blasting?
No, actually, so if it, I'm just gonna run up into the fucking middle of everything, right over here.
Urban warfare, guys. Urban warfares.
Ah! Just running in, and I'm actually going to cast Hold Person, and because it's a 5th level
Ooh.
spell, I can target everyone.
Nice.
So yeah, you're just gonna see Aldrin run in, and then just fucking black tentacles are gonna shoot out at all these guys trying to wrap them up.
Okay. Let's do
Hold
this.
Person. Oh fuck you! Why can't? It's a 5th level spell slot. Okay. Do I have to do this individually? That'll be stupid if I do.
Probably. I'm gonna think maybe.
Okay. Well, it's only gonna cost me 1 spell slot, but I'll do it the way I need to. Okay. Oh, he succeeded? That's gay.
Yeah, you rolled pretty good.
Okay, give me a second. Let's just fucking hold these guys quick. Hold person. Don't consume now.
That one failed.
Fail.
Okay, so that one's paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh, fuck it. Okay, cool.
And
Cool.
if you guys attack him, he has a markers
Auto
on him,
crit?
so you know you have advantage. No, you have advantage on
It's
attacks.
an auto crit.
Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet.
Oh.
So he's paralyzed too. This is so weird how it makes me do hold person because I technically have to drop concentration and do it this way.
Did you try targeting everybody?
I did try and it wouldn't let me do it.
Okay.
Okay, so I am concentrating. I'll put that marker back on my guy. Put my fucking concentration thing.
Oh, yeah, because you dropped it, I removed the paralyzed from him. Let me put it back on
so
him again.
it was this guy right here who failed and this guy right here
Yeah.
who failed.
Okay.
And they can repeat the saving throw at the end of their turns. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to just break my own neck and take a form of dread.
There you go.
Because that's action point.
Wait, what's your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is fairly high at. It is 18 at the moment. So he
Oh,
just.
I thought it was higher.
Wow.
Thank you for making me feel bad.
Sorry.
Loading. Normal.
He's just gonna go cry in a corner when we're done. It's fine.
And I got 12 temp
Yes,
HP.
it's
I got all my stuff. I have paralyzed 2 guys. I set you guys up. Fucking kill them.
All right, so it's the not paralyzed Dragon Wing's turn, and he saw what you did. Flaming arrow comes flying out at you. And you should be good with that, I think.
Yeah, I maintain concentration.
All right, end of his turn. Panic.
Thanak is going to do his very best to find a hiding spot, which is weird. He'll try and just scoot in here. And
Yeah,
try
there's
and-
crates and stuff there. What's the goal of finding a hiding spot?
The goal is to get behind in a position where I don't have to take unnecessary damage and holler, "Faerun, get me up there!"
Yeah, I would say where you're at there, these 2 guys can still see you. One's paralyzed anyway. But these 2 guys here can't anymore.
And I will hold my action so that if I do end up near enemies, then I will attack with that action.
Give me a perception check then.
Okay. Where are we at? Here we go. 12.
You do notice there's a wagon right here,
Mm-hmm.
and there are some handholds, so you could possibly jump on that wagon, which saves you 5 feet, and it'd be a 15-foot climb to the eave to climb up on
Fuck
the
yeah, I
roof.
don't like asking Faerun for anything. I'll immediately run over to it and try and get my way up.
Okay. All right, and that's the end of your turn, right?
Do I make it up?
Well, it was 15 feet to get there, and it's another 15 feet up. Didn't you move 5 feet to go to that one spot? Unless you want to. Yeah. So I mean, you can.
Yeah,
you can
I'll go
start
ahead.
climbing.
I'll go ahead and get started. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get started.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and give me a strength, or athletics or acrobatics.
22.
Yep. You're 5 feet away from the eave,
Gotcha. Awesome.
and because of the walls, I will move you up top of the roof when it gets back to your turn.
Oh yeah, I'll put myself there. And there we go.
Okay. So he's paralyzed. He can't do shit really. So he will do the wisdom saving throw.
Yep, DC 18.
It's a net 20.
Fuck you guys. And I killed one of his turns at least, so.
Yeah, you did. So that's the end of his turn. He's no longer paralyzed. And it is Stevie's turn.
Why do I have no 3rd level spell slots? I should have 3rd level spell slots.
Why did you fuck it up?
I didn't. I think Lunga did. It's all
All I did was import you.
I didn't. It didn't import correctly.
Oh, it's because you
No,
multi-classed
I
in the
see it.
barbarian.
Oh, you have no slots.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
just add a slot. I thought you meant you had no
I-
3rd level spells.
No, the slots. So
Oh, the slot? Yeah,
anyway,
just click the button.
I'm gonna make your life hard right now, Lunga.
Is using your draconic breath use
You're
a spell slot by
conjuring
chance?
animals.
No, it's a once per long rest,
Okay.
and it didn't have that I had any 3rd levels.
What are you conjuring?
Let me think about it real quick. You know what? Let's stick with the classics and repeat a foible that happened on a Tuesday night, and
Mhm.
summon giant owls.
Okay.
which are I
Lincoln just had a flashback.
8 of them.
At least we're not in a small space.
At
Okay,
least you're not in a
I'm-
small space.
Yeah, at least you're not in a small space. I am going to just put one owl out there. Just use that one for all 8, rather than me putting 8 owls.
Oh, what? Oh, there's a companion manager. There's a way for you to do this and have it automated.
Yeah, I can
Cool,
put the owl in there for you and everything. That's not a problem. Give me a moment here.
I hate this spell so much. I mean, it's so good, but I hate how long it takes to fucking resolve it every time.
Giant owls have flyby. Yep, cool. Yes, they have flyby.
All right, so first I got to give you ownership.
So I'll just use the one to do all of the attacks that I want to do.
Yeah. Just hold on 1 second here while I owner.
Do they have their own
Boom.
initiative?
And then let me open up your companion manager. Let me take the imp out of there.
I'm gonna roll for the initiative for them because they have, as a group, their own initiative.
Yeah, and I believe that. I mean, so as a group, so all 8 will go once. So
yeah,
it's a
so
4.
they get a 6 actually. That's a plus 2.
Well, it's in your companion
Yeah,
manager. You
no.
should be able to pull it out,
Oop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop.
and then I'll add it to the.
Giant owl.
It's a little hilarious. The initials are all so low. It's literally Owls, Stevie, Drake. That's how it's gonna go.
Yep. Since they rolled before me, do they have to wait until it gets back around to them?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
All right. Let me give him his 4.
But I am gonna summon him. It's not letting me move in. Okay. I would.
Oh, I
summon
got him.
him.
I got to put him there because of the walls. So you want to put him there next to that guy?
Yeah. Which
All 8. I guess I assume are going there.
Yeah, I'll just have them all in the same spot.
How many
Okay.
giant owls does it take
I
to
mean-
fly up a panic?
You might be able. I mean, you if you want to move one another way, you can summon more than one with your companion manager. So you could put another one out there.
Yeah. We might have to deal with that next week
Yeah.
because it
Yeah.
is
I mean, we're almost over. It's 10 minutes left.
12:49.
Yeah. So if you want to separate them to attack multiple things, then we could put multiples out there. You know, to
Yeah.
go where they're going.
And they are huge, not large, right?
Yeah.
Fucking
They are.
huge.
It just
They're
doesn't have a. It just doesn't have a. I didn't put a token ring on it. I'll do that before next time.
Yeah, no, but they are large creatures. Okay, cool.
Yes.
We can deal with that next week. I will put 8 of them out there.
Okay.
Just for the lulls.
That's fine. I'll just give them all the same initiative.
Student attack.
Yeah.
This
That's
combat
what we
tracker is going to
got.
be like 30 miles long.
Yeah.
But it's okay. All right. And is that the end of your turn, Stevie?
So I'm gonna do that. And then Drake is gonna fly up.
I got to put him there for you.
Yeah. Fly up near that dragon wing. And just give him a little bite.
Little nibble. Little
Little
nibble.
chomp.
A little love nibble. Yeah, it doesn't work, so we're gonna end my turn.
Okay. And it is this dragon wing's turn, who is paralyzed. So let him do a wisdom saving throw.
Should we just stop at the top of the round though?
Yeah, we could. Let me just do a saving throw because I'll forget
Yep.
next time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then
fair.
we'll just start with me.
Okay, 15, so he fails.
Get fucked!
So it's the end of his turn, and we start with Tiny next week.
I spent a 5th level spell slot to paralyze one guy. That just gonna get fucked up by owls.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
he's gonna
every
get
one of those
ripped
hits
to
is gonna be a
shreds.
crit.
I literally spent a 6th level spell slot to make sure that it doesn't die.
I only get 2 of these. Wait, I got 3 now!
Oh my god!
What a session. some lines of coke, soul dust,
You did
whatever you
do
want to call it.
some lines of coke.
That's lots of alcohol. On my third
Yeah.
round of drinks.
Yeah. So this is fun. I like I said, when players get higher levels, this is where it gets really fucking fun. It's fun for the players because you guys have tons of fucking shit you can
Cool
do.
stuff to do.
But it also means I can bring out a shit ton of fucking things to fight you and stretch those resources and see how it goes. But yeah, that's where we're at. That was fun.
We're fucking here, guys. We're back to Boulder's Gate. I want to look for a Starian and try and romance him while we're here.
No. Gotta go for Karlak.
I literally came up with, because this is obviously not part of the module. Well, I mean, the module has the Dragon Cook goes on the offensive, and it's like, oh, you can do this, roll this for this thing, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, nah.
No, we're gonna bring Mal back.
I'm gonna bring up a whole side storyline here, and let's do this.
Full disclosure, if you kill Mal, I'm gonna rip his soul out. No one can resurrect Mal.
No.
I will make sure that happens.
I did assure Bryce that I was not outright killing Mal, so that's.
You're not gonna outright kill Mal. I will.
That's why he told me that. Don't kill my boy
Right.
because I want to kill my boy.
You don't drown my child. I will.
I mean, that's fair.
But,
That's a fair request, I think.
Oh man.
So that's where we're at, and that
So
was
wait,
fun.
when we get to Mel, are you playing 2 characters then?
I have no idea. We're gonna fucking find out.
He doesn't know. All he knows is I
All I
asked
got
him
to
what
pick
would he
was the
send,
method
and
of
he said the
delivery.
book. And that was it.
Of course, the fucking book.
That's all he knows.
I debated
And he didn't know about the
just
dragon
like a long
scale.
chain of anal beads, but I was like, nah. With
That
individual
would have been
letters.
weird because it would have then been a anal bead necklace with a dragon scale hanging from it.
And they're like slightly melting together, so it's
Interesting and weird.
Yeah. So yeah. I hope you guys had a good time. I did.
Battle.
who's ready to get their shit rocked?
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is one of those instances now. Fury, you really don't have to worry about much. You can like unleash. The city's on fire.
It doesn't matter.
already
What's the little
burning now.
collateral damage?
You
when
would
things
like
are already
that,
on
wouldn't
fire?
you, Mr. Resource?
I'm just
Why
saying.
use my spells when we have a Thanic?
Why use my spells when I have this bulldozer?
Like you attack 3 times now, don't you, Thanic?
He does. He does
Hey.
indeed.
We're not out of spells.
I mean,
but we're not gonna run
I
out of
could have
shells.
left it to Fury doing what he does best, fucking warping Thanic everywhere. But I gave Thanic a way to find a way up on his own. I know he'd be looking for it.
He would've been.
I feel like I don't
Oh,
know if
yeah.
Dylan's trying to talk or not. 'Cause
I think he's
eating.
chewing.
I see him do this all the time when he's talking too, so it's hard to tell.
Yes.
I'm eating spaghetti. No one needs to see me
It's
do
just
that.
having us check for
Is
life
it
again.
is
Alright.
it just like plain pescetti? Like plain, no sauce?
Who the
No.
fuck would eat raw noodles?
Who would ever do
No,
that?
no, cooked, no sauce. No.
That's plain.
Okay, so my
I
family.
will say this.
We put olive oil on it.
I did it a long time ago. That's not plain, babe. Apostoco alio agia is not plain. But I used to eat plain noodles. But this is back when my kids were little and we were fucking poor. It's the Italian version of ramen noodles with no fucking spice pack.
That's very
So,
much.
So what my family does leftover spaghetti. We put the noodles in just a Ziploc bag, and then we will, grab a few, and just eat it cold.
I'm fucking disgusted.
That's
What
gross.
flavor is
I will
it?
say, I
Do you
It's,
flavor it?
it's pasta flavored.
It's
Yeah,
fucking
Marie
wheat
was-
flavored.
What
what Marie was talking about was just olive oil and garlic. Apostoco agia.
I will do
which
That's
butter
still something.
and Parmesan. I mean,
I'll
okay,
do- I'll do
obviously,
Parmesan and olive
usually
oil
when I have
sometimes.
pasta, I have fucking sauce on it.
The fact that you
Okay.
said you're eating raw noodles at points.
And you
not
live
raw
in
noodles.
Maine and you're a white girl, so you definitely have jarred sauce from the fucking grocery store.
What?
Jarred
Jarred?
sauce
Oh,
from
yeah.
the grocery store.
Yeah, okay.
Fucking
I'm
ragu or
I'm
Prego.
not gonna grab.
ketchup in a
it's
bottle.
Rao from Sam's Club.
Oh,
Oh, excuse me.
That's gonna infuriate Lunga. Hunts out of the metal can. Go to.
I don't even buy Hunt's fucking tomato paste. I try to buy like when I make my sauce, I buy the San Martino fucking tomatoes. Okay,
Lunga,
the
in what
Lunga make 'em.
world do I have time to make pasta sauce from scratch?
Doesn't take that long, really.
I bought the jarred sauce twice and I got in trouble.
Yeah. I mean, no,
I make
Marie's
my
seen
own,
me
I
make
make
it.
my own spaghetti
It's a-
sauce.
It's an hour.
Alfredo, fucking bottled. Who gives a shit?
It's an Mickey. Literally, it takes an hour to make sauce.
Okay. In what world do you think I have the time and motivation for an hour's worth of cooking? Plus
40
all of
minutes
the-
of
You
that
don't cook for
hour
the
is
full
it sitting on a
hour.
stove.
You let it simmer, yeah.
No, this is
40 minutes
okay,
on a
you
stove,
are-
20 minutes
you
is
are
prep.
vastly overestimating or underestimating my executive dysfunction. I can't do that shit.
I have it too.
Can't. Yeah, but like I work.
I made an
40
appointment,
hours
by the
a
way.
week.
I am talking to it's online,
Are we
but I'm
still
gonna be talking
streaming?
to a doctor next week.
Yeah, we're
Yes,
still-
we
yeah,
are.
we are.
Let me end the stream. Thank you guys for joining us. Until next time, so say we all. But yeah, I'm actually gonna